Hey y'all, welcome to Summertime Tarot. My name is Summer and this is a general reading for the sign of Leo for April 2020 or whenever you see this video. So we're just gonna see, what you can expect for the month. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we have here being enough. It says the innermost heart says you are enough. Being enough. The innermost heart says you are enough, nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow, more deserving. You, yes, you are love. So really, I get with the because if you look at the cards, there's like water droplets, but this reminds me of tears. So really, I feel like maybe you've been, kind of emotional, but I almost get the feeling that you may have been hiding your emotions, almost kind of like keeping them under lock and key. But there's almost a need for you to kind of express how you're feeling, to let that come out, release it. If you need to cry, let some tears out. I'm seeing like a dog shaking after taking a bath or getting wet. So like really needing to kind of clear all that out, clear out all those bad emotions that you may have been holding on to, that may have just been kind of stuck around for a bit, so that you can really be free and be open and really clear your heart out and just be your killer thriller self. I don't know where I got that phrase from, but yeah. Let's see what else comes out. Okay. So we have here envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. With this card, I'm really picking up like a desire to kind of close yourself off, to kind of, like I was saying, like hide your emotions, to kind of disconnect from other people, almost feeling as if nobody will understand or nobody kind of gets where you're coming from, and just wishing that people would like get it, people would understand how you're feeling, or almost even understand what you need without you having to say it. That's kind of what I'm getting with this. Almost feeling like wanting to express yourself, wanting to be close to other people, but almost like feeling like Why can't I have, what everybody else has, like MB, right? Why can't people just understand where I'm coming from, understand what I need, understand me, right? Like, I understand them, I get what they, what they need, what they want, but almost feeling like you don't get the same kind of treatment. But let's kind of see what the tarot has to say. Okay. Let's see. With this Mother of Knives and the Three of Knives and the Ace of Coins, I kind of see this as you kind of understanding that, or at least coming to the understanding that what you want, the stability, the new opportunities and ventures that you want, comes at a price. And that price is going to bring about some pain, some kind of change within you. But also see this as you kind of being stuck on, or at least focusing mainly on, the pain that this new beginning comes with the Ace of Coins. You've kind of been caught in this kind of space of wanting things to work out, but almost not being able to see past all the kind of heartache, the kind of what I want to say is the upheaval of your spirit, almost kind of like a shifting within your being, a changing your perspective that makes you almost kind of question yourself, question where you're coming from, question whether or not you even want this. And then with this Daughter of Knives, the Five of Wands, and the Father of Cups, or the King of Cups, it's almost like it's like you're having a hard time dealing with your emotions, dealing with your interactions with other people. And I feel like they're kind of almost, when you interact with others, it's almost like you question where you stand with people. You question whether or not they actually see you in a good light, if they actually want to be around you, basically. And I feel like for the month of April, it's really, there's a need for you to kind of take this time to remind yourself of who you are and your own worth. Because I really see this up here, that you're undergoing a change within yourself. This Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this is you having a new start with how you see yourself, having a new start in kind of clearing out the past, clearing out all the kind of bad feelings and the hurts that may have been kind of clouding your judgment, kind of holding you back from kind of interacting with other people. And I feel like that in itself is kind of causing a lot of distress on your end, because that change in itself is actually bringing, you know, a lot of pain that's kind of hard for you to deal with. And then on top of that, you have people coming in that may and their emotions, their feelings, their thoughts, right? And so it's kind of making you question yourself, kind of making you kind of backpedal almost, is kind of what I'm getting. Backpedaling and feeling almost like you can't trust your own judgment, that you don't know what you want or what you're doing or how to get things done, or, you know, whether or not these interactions, these kind of these things that you're doing are actually worthwhile. And so with this Mother of Coins, the 10 of Cups, and the 3 of Coins, I really feel like I feel like this is like a fear, kind of almost a fear-based energy, where you're kind of almost focused so much on how you're appearing to others or how people feel about you, that it's kind of interfering with your interactions with others. It's interfering with your relationships. And so there's really a need for you to focus on building yourself up, focus on getting yourself together, focus on giving to yourself the kind of love and attention that you need. Excuse me. Because if you don't, I feel like well, you can't get, you know, or you can't expect other people to give you all of the love and attention that you need. Like you have to start with yourself. You have to give that to yourself. And then once you're able to do that for yourself, all of your relationships, all of your interactions with others will stand on, you know, much stronger and much sturdier foot, right? Because you're complete and whole within yourself. You're not focused on how people are seeing you or how people feel about you. It's really a need for you to you know, focus on getting yourself together. Focus on clearing out anybody who, you know, any relationships that are one-sided or what have you, that aren't bringing you the kind of good things that you desire. Right? Because with the 6 of Sticks, I almost feel like you may be afraid that people, you know, may just use you for, you know, what you bring them. So now it's really time for you to focus on clearing out any of those people that aren't good for you, that aren't working for you, that don't have your best interest at heart, that just are no good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to put it that way, but that's kind of what I'm picking up here. And even though it may be hard to let, you know, some of those things go, some of those people go, it's really time for you to really focus on, you know, being your best self, man. To focus on getting your emotions right, getting your mental right, getting your finances, your, everything together. And you can't be, you know, allowing other people to kind of come in and throw you off your square, throw you off of, your path. So it's really a need to get focused on, your path, what you want, what you're doing, and letting go of anything that's blocking you. And if that's, your mental, really clearing that out, clearing up your mindset on how you see yourself, on what you feel like you're worthy of, right? No longer kind of keeping up with the Joneses, okay? So, not focusing on how you appear to others, right? Because appearances aren't anything, right? It's a need for you to focus on how you feel within yourself. Make sure you are complete and whole within yourself, and that you're confident and you know that you can do anything, and that you have what it takes, right? But let's go ahead and do a little love reading for you. So let's see what you can expect when it comes to romantic love for the month of April. Okay, so bottom of the deck we have 10 of Cups. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, and Temperance. I'm hearing the song, Don't You Worry About a Thing. But, with this Page of Swords, I'm almost seeing this as like getting caught up or stuck on what you're doing wrong, or what isn't working, or what isn't manifesting, what isn't right. And that's almost kind of making you question your own abilities, question your own authority when it comes to your love life. Almost like, or this could even be, just getting caught up in the he says, she say, or reading too much in between the lines, like kind of seeing things where there aren't anything, almost. And I feel like with the Temperance here, it's a need to kind of see not just the dark and the light, but the gray areas. See, be honest about, the part you're playing and how things are working out in your love life. And with the Two of Pentacles, I really feel like there's a lot of back and forth here, going one way and then another. And I feel like it's because you can't make up your mind about, or maybe, if you're in a relationship, the two of you can't make up your minds about what you're doing, where you're going. And it's almost making either you or your partner or whoever impatient about things working out. And so with the Queen of Wands here, it's really a need to temper yourself, to temper, where you are, what you're doing, and really be focused on not just, one aspect of things, not, just what isn't working, or not just on your side or their side, but really needing to, bring in some balance, and really hope I'm getting with this Temperance card, really a hope for things to kind of clear up and work. Because with the Ten of Cups here, yeah, I feel like you may be in a space where you may just be going through like a kind of emotional low, right? And I feel like sometimes we kind of get caught up in how we feel things are supposed to be, or where we think we're supposed to be, what we think we're supposed to be doing. And so sometimes when we get into that kind of low, it kind of feels like, oh my gosh, what am I doing wrong? How did I end up here? And I really feel like it's a need for you to kind of express how you're feeling, express what you want, but don't get so caught up in needing for everything to go a certain way, needing for everything to be a certain way, but really being honest about, where you are, but not getting caught up in where you think you should be, right? Just taking the time to really focus on building up your confidence, focus on getting back to, that passionate, happy fire within yourself, even when things may not be going so smoothly, even when things may, just be in a little bit of a lull, and focus on bringing yourself back up, right? But let's go ahead and pull some cards for advice for you for the month. So let's see. Okay, that one must have fallen. Okay, so we have here, say you're sorry. Are you carrying around regret? Is there a relationship that needs healing, but you just don't know what to say? Give your pride a rest and simply start with I'm sorry. Take responsibility and acknowledge your role in the situation. Apologize for them and for you. Then let it go and be very proud of yourself. Making amends isn't easy, but it's a huge leap forward on your spiritual path. Bravo. Then we have stop comparing. Apples don't compare themselves to oranges. Stars don't compete with other stars. They know there's room for all to shine in this ever expanding universe. So embrace your differences, celebrate your quirks and kinks, bring your fullest expression of self forward, and champion others when they do the same. Okay. Then we have forgiveness heals. Forgive yourself and others. Let go of the old story. Release any guilt and blame. Everyone is doing the best they can. This includes you. Kickstart the healing process by surrendering all the judgment and hurt. Your health and happiness will thank you. And then we have pause. If you're feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There's no need to rush. Allow your heart's wisdom to guide you. If you feel pressure to act immediately, it's probably a sign that this isn't the right opportunity. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along and the right ones will fit like a gorgeous glove. And then the final one, we have be gentle with yourself. Take your foot off the gas. Take your foot off the gas and don't push yourself so hard. If you need to rest, then take a break. The world won't fall apart if you nap. Renew, dear one. You are a treasure. Be gentle with yourself. Okay, so then let's see what crystals would be beneficial for you for this month. All right, so we have pipestone, ancestors, root chakra. Jade, good luck, heart chakra. Rutilated quartz, home, root chakra. And then malachite, nature, heart chakra. Yeah, so we have 2 root chakra, 2 heart chakra cards. So really getting grounded, releasing any kind of resentments, clearing up your heart chakra so that you can, be open. And yeah, so let's finish this off with some self-care activities that would be beneficial for you for the month. So we have here stretch, focus, and puzzle. So with stretch here, really, doing anything like yoga or just, stretching to get kind of loose and free within your body, but also in your mind, right? And then we have focus. So really, you could either, do photography or just doing things that kind of draw your focus from, just one specific thing to kind of broadening, your focus, focusing on clearing out your mind. So even I can see this as kind of like drawing, like really detailed things, or kind of coloring, what's it called? I don't know, but the coloring books. Really just kind of focusing on the details, but also allowing your mind to kind of see the big picture at the same time, right? Then puzzle, so you can do a puzzle or just anything like Sudoku, crossword puzzles, anything that kind of gets your mind, thinking and going in different ways, right? But that's all I have for you, Leo. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Please let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon.